basic technically, you all are apostle. What do you mean that the word apostle?
Sent away.
So we are men sent out with the gospel. Well,
right? He said, thirdly, teachers.
We are teachers. We are all that is in the perfecting of the body of the Hamashiach. Read.
Right? He said, after that, miracles, then gifts of healing, helps, governments, diversities of tongues.
He said government, meaning to say a governmental structure. That is why we building this house of David that will never be trodden down. That is Lord, David, we are building David one spiritual house, one small. Just bring on time, give us time just to prove that.
Yeah. Because everybody have a function to play. Everybody must have a function to play. Everybody don't have the same function. You understand?
Different diversities, the function. A brother could teach, this one could edify, this one have a spirit of this, and each one of us, you understand?
Make up the whole body.
And that will make us unique. We could work together for the perfecting of what is saints. Well,
this is Amos chapter 9 verse 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that has fallen.
He said it was fallen back in that time, but now the Lord raising it up spiritually now. We are the tabernacle of David.
And read, right? That has fallen and close up the breaches thereof.
Yeah, it close up the breaches thereof. Which simply means so that we all become one. In the Hamashiach, you get a scripture where Paul said, I command you all that you all speak the same thing.
And I will raise up his ruins.
And I will raise up his what?
His ruins.
His ruins where?
And I will build it as
ruin we represent David ruin because we were scattered throughout all the nations through slavery. So the Lord gathered us together, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom together again. Bring it out.
He said, this is Philippians 3. Verse 16, he said, nevertheless, whereto we have already attained, let us walk by the same rule, let us mind the same thing.
He said, let us walk by the same rule, let us mind what?
The same thing.
And you gave me that one from me too. You say, let us walk by the same rules and mind the same thing. Be mindful of what? The same things. So we can't power with GOCC and another other camp because we're not speaking the same thing.
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, because
we're not playing with IUIC. We're not teaching the same thing.
Yeah, because IUIC teaching that what? You can have sex on the Sabbath. You understand that shit, yeah? So how we could power it with IUIC? You know what I mean? GOCC saying that Yahawa shy. Well, they don't, the first thing they get, they themselves say Yahawa shy. Them call it it's shy or somewhere.
Spirit sack. Hold on, you feeling a strong spirit of Satan present in the atmosphere. This one spent burning cocaine right here as we talk. This one Satan just working at work. Now he's the angel on the left hand side. So no, what the Lord is showing us here, when you stand firm with the Lord, stand firm with the Spirit.
Yeah. As I said, GOCC, we can't follow GOCC because them pictures of the Savior will come out from out of the sea. From under the sea. Right? HOI, GOCC, IUIC. The mark of the beast is what John 3:16 and embargo. You know what I mean? GOCC teaching that everybody can be saved. Right? All nations come into this. Right? That is why they have Edomites in the camp.
Yeah. And that is why because of camp like GOCC and thing, you find the men like Vocab Malone could come around the Israelites and try to teach, if he could try to teach me something.
Yeah.
Because of camp like GOCC. Bring out the scripture there.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 10.
Bring it out.
Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of Yahawa Shai, that ye all speak the same thing.
So if we cannot power with another Israelite group because they're not speaking the same thing. We say the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, they're saying something else. We say the Sabbath is by the lunar the moon, they're saying something else.
What about Chidashi prophet who preaching that and first thing again with get from Isaiah 30 and 20 from an please.
Somebody bring that out. I'll bring it out here.
Yeah, Isaiah 30 and 20.
I'll bring it out.
Finishing the scripture.
Finish it out.
Yeah, finish it and then yeah, finish it out.
That we speak the same thing and that there be no divisions among us. No divisions among you.
I remember when the apostle Ariamla breaking along. He says, so now if Paul saying that, how you could power with HOI? When the back said it's Saturday.
Yeah, remember the camp. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
He said how you could power with HOI when it's a back saying it's Saturday. Where is the unification and that? Finish it off.
He said that, but that ye be perfectly joined together.
That ye be what?
Perfectly joined together.
Yeah, because let Brother Lamar here, right?
Yeah.
He from the Sandy Grande camp that we banging with us.
Can.
And he feel comfortable about us knowing that we speaking the same thing.
Can.
Because if you tell them boy, no boy, Elam could be saved, Mr. Prakash could be saved, you know, or Master Wilson to join us together in the kingdom of heaven. He would feel uncomfortable, and that's worse yet, Master Wilson. Worse yet, Master Wilson, he gonna tell him get quake in the boots. Because he know all the wickedness that Master Wilson done to us. So how now come that Master Wilson could be equal with us and enter into the chariot and enjoy the kingdom, the glory of the kingdom with us. Right? So
This can tell us one thing.
you finish here, Malaga?
Nah. He said in this that we be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
And then he say what? In the same mind and in the same judgment. Right? Which is what? Casting judgment upon these wicked nations and casting judgment upon the 2/3 righteous judgment. Right?
Which is also part of the armor of God too, you know, because the mind of Yahawa shy.
So
we have to put on that mind.
Bring on the scripture here.
Right, Isaiah 30 verse what? 20.
Yeah.
Isaiah 30 verse 20. He said, and though the Lord gave us the bread of adversity,
Which is slavery.
and the water of affliction,
Yeah, which is all the atrocities that the so-called white man done unto us. Right? But go ahead.
yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Right? That's why you're seeing us out here on the highways and the byways. Right? Because we ain't being moved into no corner. We're not like Gino Jennings inside of a nice air-conditioned building with bodyguards, armed bodyguards. Right? We don't have that. We unarmed here. We come out on the highways and byways and being contended for this truth, and we unarmed. Right? Where up?
He said, but thine eyes shall see thy teacher.
Like what?
Thine eyes shall see thy teacher.
Right.
Malachi, give me 1 King 22 and 27.
Thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
22 and 27.
Right? Which is what? Seeing us here on the highways and the byways.
And Brother Leonard, give me Psalm 74 now.
Right? Yeah, right? Your eyes shall see your teachers. There is what going on, you're seeing us. Right? Because what I wanted us to do was to link it with where the no readers and Corinthians 1 and 10. Right?
That we all be one man.
One mind. Yeah. And because if you don't do that, it was the causing division, right? Now, as they say, we can't link with these other camps, and that's why GMS don't have unity camp business with these other camps, right? Also, because why? They're preaching wickedness, they're preaching wicked doctrine. Because one thing, as I mentioned just now, the Judas the prophet, he preaching that what? The Edomites is the Arabs.
Oh God.
Right? And the thing about it is, the reason why I tell you to pull out the Isaiah 3:20 where the scripture say what thy eyes shall see thy teachers. Yet to this day you never see Judas the prophet face. He don't come out on the highways and byways, number one. And you know himself see him in front of a computer screen or a phone screen. That's why that's the reason why when I do my videos, what I say, that's double salutations to the brothers who preaching and teaching this truth through the four corners of the earth, risking the life and the freedom to do so in front of on the highways and the byways, in front of a phone screen, in front of a camera screen, or in front of a computer screen. Where you're seeing the face, you're seeing who teaching you. But these niggas, that's why like what Elementals have been already pushing. Niggas, I wouldn't call them brothers. Niggas were teaching and you can never ever see the face like Big Judah. He's the next one. You have to always be circumspect with these niggas.
Yeah, that you guys said the Holy Spirit and the earthly mother.
Yeah, the earthly mother and all this kind of bullshit.
You can have that spirit out of the man of the mouth.
Yeah, the earthly mother. What earthly mother? Can't. That, you know what you going back into? You tapping into that Queen of Heaven bag of bullshit. When you talking about earthly mother and earthly mother.
Yeah, you're bringing nature worship in here.
Yeah.
You burn it strange by fire before the Lord.
Woman worship.
Yeah, that's it. Queen of Heaven. Queen of Heaven. Now when you bring it into the truth, yeah, you can mix this truth with it's Mr. C, let's call it. Well, with mythology. Mythology. You can mix this truth with no sort of mythology. Alright, sister. Where up? Yeah.
In 1 Corinthians 2 verse 6, he said, howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world.
Yet not the what?
Wow, beautiful.
Wisdom of this world.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
not the wisdom of this world. Right? Like for instance, that asshole was there just now there. You want to come and give me what? Wisdom of this world. Right? Because when he started to talk about foundation, I can take from foundation to finish whatnot. And I ask him, I say, is that God knowledge? Is that the knowledge of Yahawa? So read over the scripture again.
That is in 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 6. He said, howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect.
We speak wisdom among them that are perfect because why we striving for perfection.
And not only that, to be spiritually minded.
Right, go ahead.
Yet not the wisdom of this world.
Yet not the wisdom of this world.
If you were speaking the wisdom of this world, we'll be carnal man. Right.
You understand? Go ahead, go on into it.
The law of the prince of this world that come to naught.
The what?
That the prince of this world that come to naught.
Yeah, because why? Who's the prince of this world? Who's the prince of this world? This batty boy here and his people. Put the camera on him there. Put the camera, focus.
That's your bullshit.
I the prince of this world here. This friggin' stinking. This batty boy, that batty boy. That the prince of this world there. Right? And what? This kingdom is coming to naught. The so-called white man is going down.
That's right, sir.
Right. The so-called white man is going to get his judgment.
That's right, sir. Bring it out.
Well,
They say, verse 7, they say, but we speak the wisdom of the Most High in the mystery.
we speak the what?
The wisdom of the Most High in the mystery.
Somebody get from Ephesians 1 and 9.
You bring that out, man.
Ephesians 1 and 9. What it is?
For some there.
I'll bring it out.
Yeah, I mean, how I bring it out now? Yeah, bring it out. Ephesians 1 and 9. Pull out the Bible.
Pull out your Bible by the time.
Ephesians 1 and 9. Pull it out. Don't drop it. Because we speak about the mysteries, right? Start from verse 8. Start from verse 8.
Right.
Read it out aloud.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 1, verse 8.
Yeah.
Right. Wherein he had abounded towards us in all wisdom.
When and what?
He have abounded together us in all wisdom.
In all wisdom, who is the us? The hopeful elect man, where?
And prudence
And prudence, where?
have been made known unto us.
Having made known unto what?
To us the mystery.
The what?
The mystery.
The mysteries as noting in here. He only make that he haven't made known unto us a certain select man, right? The mysteries, go ahead.
Of his will.
Of his will. Of his will. What is his will? His will is what? That this kingdom should be brought down, right? And we get back our rulership.
That's right.
Right? His will is that women will be coming back into a righteous state of mind.
Yeah.
You understand?
Not that state of mind.
Not a state of mind that they're in right now. Right?
I have a precept for you.
That's not how I'm come back.
Finish it up. Can't.
They say,
You didn't know, eh? You didn't finish?
I'll small thing.
Finish it out and then I'll come back to you.
That's not. Well, he lost it.
Eh?
And some tobacco brother, what you were saying, you know, real something.
All right, go ahead. That's no.
Oh.
Let you go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then, go ahead now.
This is
Continue.
1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 7.
Yeah.
It says, but we speak the wisdom of the Most High in the mystery, even the hidden wisdom which the Most High ordained.
Woohoo! But even the hidden wisdom, like for instance reincarnation, because Christian when you prove to the scriptures that reincarnation is real. A Christian would not get it, they would not understand it, they wouldn't even see it if they read it for themselves. They will not see it, but we will see it. Because why? Even those hidden mysteries, he make it known unto us. Go ahead.
They say even the hidden wisdom which the Most High ordained before the world unto our glory.
Unto our glory, our personal pronoun.
And I love what he says, even the hidden mystery.
Yeah.
Read that part of again.
The 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 7, he said, but we speak the wisdom of the Most High in the mystery, even the hidden wisdom which the Most High ordained before the world unto our glory.
Because this wisdom was hid from the world, but it revealed unto the men of the Lord. You understand? That we may know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. And as you talk that talk there, this is Matthew 13, verse 10. Then and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parable? Verse 11. And he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you.
It is what?
It is given unto you. That's why the fool can get it.
Yeah, it was given unto you.
He's just a scoffer. Why he's a scoffer? Because he can't see it. He wasn't counted in. He's a two-third. He was meant to be burned in fire when that time.
Yeah, he's a vessel fitted for destruction.
For destruction.
That is all. Simple as it is. Right?
Hold on, verse 11. And he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
But unto them it was given.
But unto them who is them, the two-thirds.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't given.
So that why when they find that they're passing, yeah, we look like strange men on the outside, yeah.
Give us
Singing that strange song.
Give us 2 Thessalonians. Yeah, well.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 11. He said, if any man speak, let him speak of the oracles of Yahawa. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability.
Read it over again, sir.
1 Peter 4 verse 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of Yahawa.
Yeah, we have to speak through the word. Right? We can't speak of our own mind, of our own feelings, of our own thoughts. Right? Of our own emotions. We cannot do that. Right? That going off. We have to speak. We have to do what the scripture say. Speak according to the oracles of Yahawa. Show me how to
So he's saying he can teach me something and not really make sense.
That didn't make no sense.
Not the oracles of God.
He can teach you a damn thing.
Right?
But you can't even read.
And the scripture says, and hold on, and the scripture says we are not out there for nobody to teach you.
You can't even read. So what the frick he can teach us? He can't read.
You on that?
Yeah. He said I had to finish it off.
Beautiful.
Right? He said, if any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which Yahawa giveth. He said, if any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which Yahawa giveth.
Yeah, to the ability of which Yahawa giveth. Right? Now, because you know, every man is given a certain amount of wisdom. Right? That is why even if you're doing videos, you don't go into certain things that you don't know. You're going to things that you know you can bring down.
They're going to something and then they get choked up with it.
Because it will be whole against you.
Yeah.
Right? It will be whole against you. So you have to bring out this word according to your ability.
Yeah.
Because it does certain things in this book here that I still just have to get a learning of.
There are a lot of things in this book you still get.
Yeah. You understand? Because this book, now we just have to be one deep. Right? We can't be too deep. But this book, it is very, 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 very deep. Right? That is why I want to make a video called Back to the Basics. Right? there's a way in getting to understand this book. This book you can just pick it up and read it just so. Read it verbatim. Read it like a novel. And alright, yeah, I understand. No. Because it's a lot of things in this book that will trip you up. Yeah, go ahead.
This is 2 chapter 3 verse 21. It says, seek not out things that are too hard for thee.
Wow, that's a beautiful thing. Yapa, what did the Lord say?
Seek not out things that are too hard for thee.
Yeah, the Lord said don't do it because if you find yourself in a trap, you will be held accountable for it.
Because you can mislead people.
Can read out that.
It says, neither search the things that are above thy strength.
He said, neither search the thing that is above your strength. Your strength represents your ability. Go ahead.
He said, but what is commanded thee, think up therefore upon with reverence.
So what is commanded? Who commanded me to come and preach and the doctrine came from the apostles? They sent out the doctrine and we are the men sent out here. So we are preaching what we've been taught.
But what is commanded thee, think upon with reverence.
Yeah, you're commanded by Yahawa Bashim Yahawa Shai through the voice of the apostle to teach thus says the Lord. Go ahead.
For it is not needful for thee to see with thy eyes the things that are in secret.
Yeah, because why? You're walking by faith and not by sight.
Say, be not curious in unnecessary matters.
He said, be not curious in unnecessary matters. Things that don't belong to you or that pertain unto you, leave it alone. You understand? Leave it alone.
For more things are shown unto thee than men understand.
He said, because in due time, as time goes by and you're growing in spirit, he said, more will be revealed to you
brother.
in due time.
Man, and that's the answer you're saying in the act is that even though we come into this truth, we are thankful, grateful the little that we know.
God.
Understand the little that we know because we understand more than the average person out there. Yes, sir?
Beautiful. Yapa. This is Revelation 14 verse 1.
Are you thinking it's national?
Yeah.
Right. This is Revelation 14 verse 1. And I looked and lo, a lamb stood on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000 having his father's name in their forehead.
Yeah, that's the word here. Right, go ahead.
Verse 2. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, like the Yahawa Shai voice, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps.
Yeah, which is the word here, coming out on the highways and byways, right, and bringing out the truth here, right? We see harpers harping. What?
Verse 3, and they sang as it were a new song.
And what?
And the song was with a new song. That song, I was just about to tell you something one time. And they sang as it were a new song. That going back into the incarnation, because we were already singing that song from the beginning. So we come back and they start singing the same song. That's why he say, and that is why he say, and the song as it were a new song. That's what you worded when you read this thing here. He said, and the song as it were a new song before the throne.
So lucky I hear we say, as it were a new song.
Or as or like it were a new song. It wasn't a new song, it was same song. Now when you go back to 1 John 2 and I think 4, he said, right, and I write unto you no new commandment, but one an old commandment which you have had from the beginning.
I have a precept here to back you up on that.
This
is the book of Mark, chapter 1, verse 27. I will start from 26. And when the unclean spirit had torn him and cried with a loud voice, he came out of him. Verse 27. And they were all amazed, insomuch that they questioned among themselves, saying, what thing is this?
What thing is this? Go ahead.
What new doctrine is this?
Go ahead.
For with authority commanded he even the unclean spirits, and they do obey him. So that go back to the new song. When Yahawa Shai come on the scene, was the same thing the people were saying. What new doctrine is this man speaking?
It's something like a new song to them.
Exactly.
But it's the same song we was having from the beginning.
Right.
So back to 14. And the song as it were a new song before the throne. And before the elders, and before the 4 beasts, and before the elders. And no man can learn that song. You just can magically know that song. But no man can learn that song, but the 140 and 4,000 which were redeemed from the earth. So you just can't magically get that know that.
This is Jude chapter 1, verse 5. Jude chapter 1, verse 5. He said, I will therefore put you into remembrance, though you once knew this.
You see? Boom! There is it here. He said, I will put you into remembrance, though you what?
Though you once knew this.
Because you will start to remember. He said, in the land of the captivity,
they shall remember
themselves. Yeah.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 7. But we speak the wisdom of Yahawa in a mystery.
Speak what?
The wisdom of Yahawa in a mystery.
He said, but we speak the wisdom of Yahawa, Bashim Yahawa in a mystery. Go ahead.
Even the hidden wisdom.
Even the hidden wisdom. Hidden wisdom represents the hidden manner, right? Go ahead.
He said, even the hidden wisdom which Yahawa ordained before the world unto our glory.
He said that the Lord ordained this since before the foundation of the world, that this will become our glory. That the glory of Yahawa Bashim Yahawa will be seen through us.
He said,
now the Bible says, hold on, now the scripture says, let your light shine before men, that they will see the good work of God and glorify the Father, which is in heaven.
He said, which none of the princes of this world knew.
Which none of the princes of what?
Of this world knew.
Because they're blind to this. It was given unto them.
He said, for had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory.
He said, because if they had known it, they would never crucify the Lord of glory.
Yeah.
They would not have done that.
Yeah.
But why? Because sin, blindness. Somebody got something else? Bring it out, bring it out. No, we just rolling with the spirit and it's good. Since this demon come across here, that spirit gonna get some up there.
Watch your body color like a jackass.
Way to go.
Yeah, but I respect, right? All the time, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
You have problems.
Yeah, and
this is John chapter 14. Verse 25, start from verse 25. He said, these things I have spoken unto you, being yet present with you, but the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Most High the Father will send in my name.
You see, in His name.
Read out what
you saying?
Like John, what you reading there?
John 14, verse 26. He said, but the Comforter, which the Most High, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father, Yahawa, will send in my name.
We're going to that Comforter. Right, because you see that way thing in there?
But look at answer itself. He said the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit. Not so?
Yeah. Could that come in the name of Yahawa Shai?
Exactly.
He will teach you all things and bring all things to remembrance.
No, hold on. He will teach you what?
All things.
All things, not some things.
To remembrance.
All things.
And to remembrance.
And to remembrance. Because we once knew it.
Whatsoever I have said unto you.
He said, whatsoever he said unto you, he said, we already have known this thing, you know. Now we've been refreshed by it. The Lord bring it back to refresh me, but wait a minute, we knew this thing already. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Yappa, 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 yappa. You are the scripture, behold, I'll be with you and in you till the end of the world. Get that scripture thing. This is Mark or Luke, one of them things. Get on the phone so you go quicker. To prove that Yahawa Shai is the Comforter.
This is Titus chapter 3, verse 5. He said, not by works of righteousness which he have done, but according to his mercy he saved us by the washing of regeneration and renewing of the Holy Spirit.
So he says it's not by works which we have done it. In other words, if we were to boast of our works, he said, that Paul said, lest any man should boast. He said by the washing by the washing of what? Regeneration. Because you once knew this, so it all coming back to your spirit now.
What does regeneration go back into? Reincarnation.
Going back into that, huh?
20.
7.
You know the one where you want to
Can you jump out anytime?
In Matthew chapter 19, verse 28, he said, and Yahawa said unto them, verily I say unto you, that he which have followed me in the regeneration,
We follow them where? In the regeneration or the reincarnation. Where?
when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory,
He said, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, where?
he also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of
He
Israel.
said, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones doing what? Judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Wow, what a promise, eh?
And others always say the number 12 is 3 in perfection, eh?
Yeah. You have it? The scripture.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 28 verse 20.
Where?
He said, teach them to observe all things.
He said, teaching them to do what?
To observe all things.
Yeah, he said, teaching them to observe all things, right?
Whatsoever I have commanded you.
He said, whatsoever I have commanded you, where?
And lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the world.
He said, and lo, I am with you always, even to where?
The end of the world.
He said, I'm with you. He said, I'll be with you and in you even to the end of the world.
Can.
And this is what it is, huh? Hold on to you.
So that reprobate nigga.
You gotta study that nigga is just doing his work, you understand? Which is what? Being a nigga. That is all. He just, he was ordained to be a nigga.
Yeah.
Right? So we as men of the Lord, we can't vex for that. You know what I mean?
He playing his part.
Yeah, he playing with parts. Because if he wasn't playing, then we ain't really doing nothing. You know what I mean? That is why we just always, that is why from time to time we just pull out Luke 6 and 26. Right? Because we ain't come out here for nobody to please me, to please nobody still up here. We ain't come out here to be nobody's favorite camp. Right? That's why we just always say proudly. Nobody likes GMS. Right? Nobody like the men of GMS. And we don't give our rat's ass if we don't like GMS. We can care less if we don't like GMS. Right? Because why? GMS have 100% truth. GMS bring out the 100% truth, and they bring it out whether you like it or not. And however it is delivered, and however it is packaged and delivered, and you receive it, well, that's just how it is.
I would even say, however, how the Lord wanted to.
Well, can. All that can. Yeah, go ahead. Bring it up.
This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 10.
Yeah.
He said, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness'
For what?
sake. For righteousness' sake.
Yeah, so when that nigga coming up there, right? We can't vex. We should count ourselves blessed. For he calling we, for he telling we that the Bible is all lies and we is cons and all these things he want to say about us.
We are fools for Yahawa.
We can't. What up?
He said, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake.
Yeah.
For theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
For theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Right? Because now we working for that 1 penny. Right? We can care less. We can care less. We not like them over there because why? Them preaching a friendly gospel.